Hey, see here, and this is Sedona, which, if I remember correctly, I think used to be one of the neighborhoods that they were working on, and then, one of the scrapped neighborhoods at launch. But this is a recreation made, a custom recreation, which has some peculiar stories built into it. This is not gonna be a full story like the other custom neighborhoods that I've looked at on the channel, but it's gonna be these 4 distinct households with 4 sims that have a little bit of a backstory, and then we can go from there however we want. So let's check the actual neighborhood story. Not much is known about this small little town within the canyons of the formerly uninhabited Sedona Desert District. With only a small population, it's quite far and hidden from the rest of the nation that no one knows much about it, or hears anything about, or from the inhabitants. But perhaps that's the point? So yeah, as you can see, it's only gonna be 4 households, 4 sims. So this playthrough is not gonna be long. It's literally just gonna be 4 episodes long, because I'm gonna have 1 episode for each of them. But the first one is gonna be Phil. Phil was about to discover a new star with his new telescope, but then something has waved at him. Phil was embarrassed to death because of this, so he just had to run away. His classmates would have laughed at him, presumably, but can he really manage to live alone in the middle of nowhere? Can Phil live without his beloved mom who cooked for him? Let's find out. So, this is Phil, and this is the same thing that we've just read. So let's jump right in. So I am not gonna lie, I did one of the things that I did way too much, which is I started recording without realizing. So I already checked everything, but there's not much to check, honestly, because this bio is the same thing that we just read, and the only thing that I really found out is that he's already pregnant. He's already pregnant. Why are you going to bed? You're dying of hunger. Okay, whatever. I've not told him to do anything, so I've just let the autonomy do whatever, I've just let him do whatever he wanted. And yeah, but he knows nobody. He only knows Aaron Atkins, which is one of the neighbors, one of the 4 men in here in this neighborhood, and he only met him through the online chat, so he didn't actually meet him. We checked or by we I mean I, by my lonesome, because I completely forgot, checked the memories, and there's not much there. He grew up well, he met aliens, and he ran away. And that makes more sense that he would be he would be embarrassed about it, because it's not just something waved at him, it's it got probed and pollinated, is how the Sims puts it. He got well, impregnated, really. And that is a little bit more embarrassing than just an alien waving at you. Will you actually go eat something, or what? Am I gonna... Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, stuff face. Sure. That is something... Like, usually the stuff face interaction is only for sloppy sims, right? I thought so, at least. I don't know. That's weird. But he's pretty neat. And he's shy and serious, which makes sense. He's a nerd. Oh, and we did watch through this. There's no captions, but this is his story. He's basically a nerd. His mother cooks for him. He goes to school and he's bullied, and everybody makes fun of him. Yep, see, he's bullied. He's a nerd. He keeps doing his homework. He's very studious. He was discovering a new star and then had to run away because he got pregnant. And I don't know what these last 2 pictures say about him necessarily, but I guess that he grew up and he's still a nerd. But yeah, that's it. That's all we have. So what I was saying again when I thought I was recording but I wasn't, is that usually when I record in a rotational style playthrough, gameplay, I go for a whole season. Seriously, he's supposed to be neat. Look at him. He's disgusting. I record for a full season or until something like when it's stuff like this that I don't really. I just want to check it out. I don't want to have a full playthrough with full rounds and everything. I'm just gonna record until it feels right, but the cutoff point is gonna be a full season. So since it is the last day of summer, I'm gonna go until the last day of autumn, and yeah, so that's the plan for now. And he's also not cooking for himself, which is also weird because I think that's another thing is that sloppy sims go for snacks rather than cook for himself. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know. I don't get it. Let me know if I'm wrong on this, but I thought that only sloppy sims acted like this. But I was also saying I did examine the house, which is pretty green. It's a pretty nice house, exactly what you would expect from a single straight dude. And that's another thing that I was commenting on, is that I mean, we don't know that he's straight. To be fair, we don't know that he's straight, but he's, a dude living on his own. And in this neighborhood, there's only 4 men, which means that they're gonna have to be gay if they want any kind of romance. There's only 4 men. Now, there are townies that are gonna pass by, but I'm just gonna ignore them. I'm just gonna pretend that they don't exist. There is a way to get rid of them. I can never remember what to do that though, so I usually don't bother and I just ignore that they exist. I have a very, what's the word when you only see what you want to see in anything? As like when I play The Sims, I want to tell a specific story and I ignore everything else that doesn't align with my story. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna ignore that the townies are there, and I'm just gonna have him meet with the other neighbors, like Aaron Atkins, who I think is that guy over there. Because the last name is the same. I don't know if it is Aaron. I think it is. But yeah. And also apparently it's gonna be twins. There's 2 cribs, so maybe it's set up to be that it's gonna be twins. I think I'm gonna have to order some takeaway. First, clean that up, but I'm gonna have to, yeah, call delivery. Let's go for Chinese, why not? Actually, you shouldn't. Yeah, sure. I don't know if you should eat Chinese while you're pregnant, but whatever, it's an Indian baby. Well, it's Chinese, it doesn't really mean anything. Alright then. So what this episode is gonna be like is basically we're just gonna wait until he gives birth, and apparently it's gonna be twins, and then we'll wait a few days, I guess, until the twins become toddlers. We're just gonna see what they look like as toddlers, if they look cute or not. I do like this table. I just don't know if I would like it as a dinner table myself. As an indoors dinner table. Oh my god, you're not sloppy. Why are you acting like a sloppy sim? But yeah, I would much prefer it outside, maybe, like an outside table. With the iron legs and the tiles. It's beautiful, but yeah, it's more for a garden than the main dinner table. And it's also, it's not getting, it's not getting much from this because it's just, because he's pregnant. So his hunger falls down a lot quicker than usual. But Wow. I don't know. Okay. So it wasn't... I thought it was about to burst. I thought it was the last quarter, no, the last trimester, I guess. But apparently it's not. Who is it? Oh, it's Aaron. Your one friend. Okay, please clean everything up. I don't want you to be eaten by flies. Oh, they're really becoming friends, actually. Oh, wait a second. It was just fat. My bad. I'm so sorry. Phil, I'm sorry. I thought you were pregnant. You were just fat. Now you're pregnant. So it was actually a surprise. Whoopsie. I didn't realize that okay. I didn't realize that it was gonna be a surprise. I mean, you have cribs in your you knew that it was gonna be. It wasn't a surprise. Okay, so it should be just one more trimester and then he should give birth. I don't remember if this is the last or I can't count. Oh, your only friend is calling. You better go answer. Oh no, it's the delivery person. You know what? I'm gonna allow that one because it's not a townie. I think that's a randomly generated NPC. It's technically like a townie, but yeah, sure, why not? All right, I wanted to say, I think I started saying it and then I got distracted like usual, but I wanted to say that this doesn't really have a story. I mentioned it at the beginning, but this is more of a, you know, this is the bio, this is the backstory, and then you can do the rest. You can piece everything, you know, you can make your own story with these characters. Which I do like, but it's not gonna be like the other Let's Plays that I've done with other custom neighborhoods that I've done, in which I try to piece together a story and try to solve a mystery. There's not gonna be any of that in this one. So, so yeah, I mean, we're just gonna hang out and chill with with each character in each episode. Hopefully, this is still an interesting and fun playthrough, nonetheless. But yeah, I just, you know, I wanted to give that warning, let's say. Don't you dare do that. You want to make cereal, so go eat cereal. Have dinner. Oh, well, make single plate cereal. There we go. He is pregnant, so he has cravings. If he craves cereal at 1 a.m., he's gonna have cereal at 1 a.m. To be fair, I crave cereal at 1 a.m. while not pregnant, so I can't blame him. Don't you dare stomp on those roaches. I'm gonna call a service. Exterminator. So all of these services that I'm calling, like the delivery oh no, it's now. Okay, it was the last one. All right, we're ready. You know what? I'm gonna check to see if I think it's here. Yes. I'm gonna turn that back on because I turned it off because it used to be so out of sync that it wouldn't work at all. But here we go. It seems to be in sync now. Yeah, it's in sync. And they look normal. That's disappointing. Cute. I missed them. I missed the cinematics because again I turned them off because they were out of sync, but I really miss them. They both look normal. That's really disappointing. Okay, what should we call them? So your name is Phil Collinsworth. They're both boys. Oh my god, they're both boys. So this neighborhood is doomed to only have boys. Is it made on purpose? Maybe it is made on purpose. Are they gonna grow up to be clones of him? Wait, is that the thing? That they're not aliens? They're just got experimented on, and he just has clones of himself. That would be really interesting. Now I really want to know. I want to make them. So okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play it normally and wait until they become toddlers. I just want to see what they look like as toddlers. But once they're toddlers, I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna have it so that I'm gonna age them up with cheats to see if they do end up becoming just like him, looking just like him. Because I think it's gonna happen. I think that's what's gonna happen. That they're clones of him. So with that theory in mind, and also because he's basically a runaway teenager, so still immature or something. I'm gonna call them something like Philemon, which I really like from Persona as well, the Persona series, and Philander. No, wait, that's that's a bad word, isn't it? What does Philander mean? I think it is. All right. Readily. Oh, it's a verb. To philander is to readily or frequently enter into casual sexual relationships with women. So I guess this I'm gonna keep it. It's really weird to name a baby that, but I don't know if I should keep it actually. I think okay. I think his reasoning was, it's Phil plus Alexander. It's not. It's nothing. It wasn't supposed to be bad, but he does end up becoming a romance sim because it was destined to be. They do have the same. Wait, do they? No, okay, they don't. Because I was gonna say they do have the same eye color as Phil, because this is the one in the cutscene, and they, Philemon had the same eye color, but Philander. I shouldn't have named him that, but okay, Philander has a brown eye color. That's interesting. So who's the father? Biologically, who did they make to be the father to pass on those genes? Because I doubt it's gonna be an alien, otherwise the eyes would have been... If there are different eyes than Phil's, it would have been alien eyes and not brown eyes like that. Oh, shut up. You gave birth, just be happy about that and not about the pests. Oh, this is so cute. It's less cute that he's gonna put the bottle on the ground, but... So, okay, one thing that I never really thought about is that I never found it weird that the bottles are green, because I always thought it was just, the outside of the bottle. But everybody, I've seen so many mods that are like change the... not so many, but like, there is a mod that changes the bottles, the baby bottles, to white, because it's supposed to be milk. But I never saw it as green milk. I saw it as just the green bottle and then the milk inside, and you can see the milk inside. So it never really bothered me that it wasn't white. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, cute. And do not. Oh, come on, do I need another one? I thought you could before you... Okay, well, that's fine. I'll put it over here. Bring Philander. It's okay. And now we can finally see his needs actually. Also his wants, but mainly his needs. Oh, cute. Okay, so Philander is very different.
Yep, Dad.
Interesting, interesting. And he's immediately going for the toilet. Ah, that is so cute. Wait, wait, wait. Oh. Adorable. Okay, so I just saved. Let's save again. Why not? And I'm gonna make them aging. I'm gonna age them directly to be an adult. So Philemon and aging, age to adult, Philander. So if you want to see all of the stages, then you can get the neighborhood and play it through yourself. But this is Philander, and again, Philander is destined to be romance aspiration. The turn-ons and turn-off are already... He doesn't like somebody that's good at cleaning. He's too used to all of those baby bottles on the floor for those 2 minutes that he's been alive. Turn-ons are mechanical and cologne. All right. Now, Philemon. I want to say Philemon is more of a family aspiration. Turn-ons are blonde hair and creative. Turn-off is a great cook. Okay. And let's see. Oh, he didn't grow up well. I'm sorry, Philemon. Let's see, because I mean, they're pretty cute, but they are very much like Phil, aren't they? And let's see, because Phil is sleeping. Yeah, no, they're pretty much identical. The only thing is that Philander has brown hair and brown eyes, which I guess could still be in Phil's genetics as reset. Not brown hair actually, but it's dark hair, like black hair. But brown eyes and dark hair, that's really interesting. And we don't have a bed, so they're gonna sleep together. That's fine. They're gonna sleep in this. Actually, this is perfect because I can examine them side by side. They're identical. They are clones of Phil. Okay, they're not gonna sleep together because they're not really friends. Oh, the portrait there is still as a toddler. Okay, refreshed. But yeah, no, okay, they are clones of Phil. That is so interesting. So it's not alien babies, it's cloning. Huh. I wonder if we're gonna have more twists like that, because again, this is not meant to be a mystery story neighborhood. But this was a really cool twist that I wasn't expecting. I was expecting twin aliens, not twin clones. Let's get out of the house without saving, because I want them to stay as toddlers and grow up organically. But yeah, that was really fun. I can't wait to see the other guys and what they have in store. Let me know in the comments what you thought about Phil, about Sedona in general, the neighborhood, or about this video in general. Let me know if you have any other custom neighborhoods that you want me to check out, and I'll see you next time with the next player, the next sim, which I think is gonna be Tarek. Tarek looks cute, but I'm not gonna read anything or see anything regarding him, so we'll check it out next time. But other than that, thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!